Hello, welcome to Insectex, Information Security Technologies. I'm Kiran Tirukavela and I'm your mentor for ethical hacking video tutorials for this chapter, Sniffing. So, what is sniffing? You must have heard about sniffer dogs that law enforcement persons like police uses them when some crime incident happens. So they use the sniffer dogs to get some information or a clue regarding the crime incident. What sniffer dogs does? They go to the place and they sniff. They sniff for some information that assist investigators to investigate the case. So sniffing is nothing but to get some information or a data that is related with the incident of a case. Similarly, if we put the same context in computing environment, sniffing is it's a data intercepting technology. Actually, in a TCP/IP environment, data would be passing from within different systems like client machine or server machine or one PC to another PC, right? So you're chatting with your friend, so you're sending some text messages, hi, and he responds with hello. So that is what is a exchange of messages, or a data is flowing to and fro to one system to another system. So sniffing is a process of intercepting a network traffic. Means we place ourselves in the data in the network, and we sniff or intercept the data. We look into the data, what it is going through the network, say wide or wireless networks, and we look for some some informations like usernames, passwords, sort of things. That is what is to monitor the data flow, right? Sniffing is a process of intercepting network traffic to monitor the data flow. So sniffing is primarily done to steal the data. That's what I said. Say some sniffing is doing to see what information is passing through the network. Protocols like HTTP, FTP, SMB, Telnet, these are all susceptible to sniffing attacks. When you send some information using these protocols like HTTP, it means that you're sending username or password, you're logging or authenticating to some website, or you're accessing your FTP server, you give usernames and passwords. So when someone performs a sniffing attack on your LAN environment, okay, all these information will go in a plain text format. So anyone who's performing sniffing in your network can see your credentials or information in a plain text. Okay, say for example you're chatting with your girlfriend and you propose her, and that you can see someone, and someone can see that information in a clear text format if he's performing sniffing. Similarly, if someone is writing some emails to friends, or someone is doing online shopping. Say for example you might want to buy some products online. I would buy pizza, burger online, not pizza, burger, but some electronic products. Or if I want to pay my electricity bill, water bill, I would do online. But I don't know if someone is sniffing, right? I don't have that knowledge to see that someone could perform sniffing attacks and I could detect them. If I don't know how sniffing is done, how could I detect them? So this chapter deals with how sniffing is done and how to detect them. So say for example in this case, input form field, and I am going to pay my water bill online, and someone is sniffing, then he can see what is the credit card information I am giving to the website, and what is the CVV number, what is the expiry date, etc. So all these protocols like HTTP, FTP, all few network protocols are susceptible to sniffing attacks, right? So there are two types of sniffing attacks. Basically, one is passive sniffing and another one is active sniffing. Passive sniffing is done in a hub environment. Say you can simply connect your laptop to your hub, or a hub. Say for example you have went to your friend's home or a relative's home, and he has a hub in his home, and you can take permission to access his network. He said, okay guys, no problem, you can connect to the hub and check your emails. But what if I connect my laptop to the hub and perform sniffing? So when I'm doing, even if my friend is doing some internet activity from his computer, I can perform sniffing and I can monitor or watch what he is doing. Okay, and this is very much easy to do, and it's very hard to find if someone is performing passive sniffing, that is sniffing in a hub environment, and the other one is active sniffing. Active sniffing is done in a switch environment. This kind of attack is hard to do. Yes, it is really hard to do, and it is easy to find also. Okay, basically that's the only difference between passive and active sniffing. Passive is done in hub environment and active sniffing is done in a switch environment. And to perform active sniffing, you must know about ARP spoofing and MAC flooding. Right? ARP spoofing and MAC flooding. So what is ARP? Basically, ARP stands for Address Resolution Protocol. It's a protocol that functions at a network layer to convert IP addresses into MAC addresses. Okay. Basically, in switch environment, what happens is, let me go to, this is switch environment. Okay. Whenever some information comes to the hub, switch will not broadcast information to the all ports it has. Unlike hub broadcasts all information to the all ports, but switch doesn't do that. What switch does is it broadcasts an ARP request, ARP. Okay, ARP request, requesting, hello buddy, I got information to 1.1.1. Say for example 3. So who is 1.1.1.3? This broadcast request is sent to all ports, and the one which is, say for example, this system is 1.1.1.3. So this system will respond to this broadcast request with its hardware address, that is MAC address, hardware address or a MAC address. Then the message is sent to this system. Okay, so this is basically an ARP, address resolution protocol, that is used to convert IP address to a MAC address or a hardware address. Right. So this is address resolution protocol. Address resolution protocol is a protocol that is used to convert IP address to MAC address of a device. As said, this functions at a network layer. In a switch network, the host device broadcasts a request, that's what I said is an ARP request, is on a TCP network to get a MAC address of a device, that to which is missing, to which it must send data. Okay. So following are the tools that you use to perform sniffing attacks. Kenable is a very good tool that runs in a Windows environment, and Wireshark is actually a very good tool. It's a packet dissector, PACKET, packet dissector, dissector. The packet dissector tool, it actually dissects the packet and gives very deep information about what that packet contains, or that includes information, everything. Ettercap is one more beautiful tool that is used to perform sniffing and do some DNS spoofs, attacks, or kind of things. DNS sniff, WinDump, TCP dump, these are command line tools, and these are graphical tools. Anyway, we'll look at a few tools on sniffing attacks. Okay, so let's go to demo. After demo, we will see how to detect sniffing attacks. To detect sniffing attacks in a network, you must see if the machines are running in a promiscuous mode. So this could be an interview question. Interviewer may ask you what is a promiscuous mode. Okay, promiscuous mode is a mode in which in wide or wireless networks that causes controller to pass traffic it receives to CPU rather than passing only the frames that controller is intended to receive. Okay, and after that we'll see how to detect sniffing attacks. Right, so let's go to the demo part. Let's see the demo in next video tutorial. Thank you for watching this video.